I'm the most street nigga y'all know. For real. I'm about to do it, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd, so I'm a corny, rich ass nerd. Now I'm gonna go back to my car. I'm on it, great vibes. I'm really enjoying myself. I ain't really bought too much of the show. But there's a lot of cool people in there. If I had everybody, I wouldn't give a fuck. Myself, like, I just feel a little different. I feel like I'm in a different space on YouTube where it's kind of weird for me to pull out a camera right now. I don't care about looking like I'm filming right now because I'm in the middle of nowhere, but places like that, I don't really like pulling out my camera on the level. It's a little weird for me. But unless my nigga Edmund at home, the flight is like band, something like that, hotel side, 600 a night. I'm cool. Straight. I don't need to disturb you all around. It ain't the Maybach, but it is crazy. Still back to okay. How your day going? Good day? Sitting at the bar, we just got out the car, finna hit the gas and we going too far. I ain't got no money in a minute, can't upload a vlog unless I got enough minutes. In the ass, driving in a Lamborghini, that bitch too fast. No, I said ass. I said put in the ass, ABS, aim down sights at your chest. Did that? ABS, aim down sights at your chest. ABS.
Yo, that's hard. Stream! What's up? I know I ain't been here in a couple days, but let's chill. Play some music a little bit. We gonna just play some 2K. I'm too crazy. You feel me? You feel me? Also watching some DG vlog. Let's go! Smack him in the face.
I just took a picture in this off-white jacket, man. I'm a certified scammer. Took a picture of the off-white jacket, took it off. Gonna go turn that bit, right?
Yeah.
Euro, right? Dollars. Euro worth more than dollars, so. Right, like, dollars. I'm gonna go ahead and take it back, man. I took it off. Still probably at this shit at the end of the day, man. I don't care how much money I got. And that whole bitch out here. On the train, man. Yeah. Little female-ish. Female-ish, man. I don't think I can pull this off, man. I think I'm about to start rocking skirts. I only brought up that stuff from before because I wanted to promote my song, bro. I really don't. Yeah, I know this man. Everybody's calling me like corny or like corny or lame or whatever, right? And I know it come off as that purposely for promo reasons, but like it's just wild how I know what it is. I used to. I can't tell you how many times Arcade has come in and watched. Arcade is this crazy virtual instrument. Used to be ugly, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It should be a solid 2.5, like a 7. Around the age 19 when I had the fraud shit, I was like a cool kid. And I ain't even got no cut, that's the crazy part. Like, I ain't even really flexing like I could be on Fashion Week. I'm really getting humble right now. I know ain't nobody gonna call me ugly.
Here we go.
Money on YouTube, money on stream.
Shot's good. Shot's good. Hit.
I think I should grab this, man. I'm a fashion icon. I gotta push the limits. Put y'all little boys on to something, man. Y'all still out here drinking Amsterdam and Four Locos, man. Get on the wine, bro. Grow up. Y'all boys need to grow up, man. I'm on wine time, boy. What you talking about, boy? I'm on wine time. You dig? Wine time, baby. Gotta make sure you mix it up. Turn around, get all this. Eat the rest of this crab. Probably eat the rest of the crab. This is like $40. You got to see the salad. You don't have a Italia Milano.
Who's got Simmons?
Styled by myself, by the way. Of course, y'all know I'm a fashion icon. We was gonna go to Paris Fashion Week, but I told him, you know what I'm saying? Usually pay me like $600,000 to $1 million to pull up. So like, I'm cool about that, man. 30 million. So we'll just go to the crib, man. Get back to my LA life. You know, miss my house. You know, everything. Miss my family and stuff. So I'm gonna head back, get some YouTube content for y'all going for the end of the month before this money cut off. Cause I know I gotta get these ads in before the 28th. Sure, this month is Black History Month, which makes no sense. BLM, but I'm gonna head out, man. I had an amazing time in Italy. Y'all owe me nothing, and y'all gave me everything. I will be back. Love it. Appreciate. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this vlog. This vlog is within the span of like 3-4 days. Just put them all together. Try to vlog as much as I could. Cool little 40-minute, 35-minute joint. I know you enjoyed it. If you're watching it, bottom of my heart, also side, man. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all spending your time. I love y'all so much, and I see y'all in this vlog. Stay blessed.
guys are on Twitch, shoot me a follow. Twitch.tv/Ronnie the Icon. I will be going live a few times a week, guys. I might be live right now as we speak. So go Twitch.tv/Ronnie the Icon. Shoot me a follow. Other than that, we're almost at 700,000 subscribers, bro. So if you guys haven't already, go down. You want cash or store credit? I already know it's 20. Let's get into it. How you doing today? First thing. Cool. What you got? I already know it's 20. We're trying on what size? Size 12. You want cash or store credit? How much you think? Did you want more than 750? How much you at? Let me know what you're at. I'm at 750 cash. I can do 850 credit. I'm just 750 cash. Okay. Just pay out 760 on top. Yeah. Cool. I appreciate you, brother. 7% black cats, bro. That's so wild, bro. It used to go for 350 to 400. You got some fakes for me today? Huh? Some fakes? For real? I got over there in the, the mall. Alright, there be some fakes over there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they sell fakes in that joint. These look cool. How much you want, bro?
150. But no credit, like.
You want store credit? Okay.
No.
I know, cash. Yeah, if I were to take it cash, I'd be closer to. We usually don't take them. Would you take them, Ryan? Or not? Nah, you wouldn't? I'll be honest, you probably just not take them. We used to take them, but just so hard for us to sell them now. So, yeah, I appreciate you bringing them up, bro. You try this store called Potato. It's like 2 or 3 blocks over across the street. They're closed now. They don't think close now. See if they might open back up. I'm pretty sure they closed, but appreciate it. Really, I'm going again. Appreciate it. What you got? You got for me? What you want? 50. That's fine. Just because you always come. Let's do a point flip for 280 if you want. You get it right, 280. Oh, no, I gotta redo that. That's terrible. That's my fault.
Alright, Trent, what we gonna talk about today? Hey, OJ! Come here, gangy. Here, gangy. Take yourself a truly, man. Early in the morning. Man. What should I talk about with this stream today, bro?
What should we talk about?
What should I talk about with this stream today, baby? Shout out to Jay, bro. The camera right here, gang. It's all over here. Shout out Jay.
Yeah, alright. What's up, y'all?
So what should we talk about with the stream today, man? What's been grinding your gears this week? You can move that shit out the way, bro. You know. What's been...
Not too much, really, bro.
Gotta be some. Yeah, I'm about to say, your gears is always grinding, bro. Yeah, what's been on your mind this week? Just the unusual shit that's been on your
It's unusual, y'all.
Nah, it's not. You always talk about light shit to me. Oh shit, that's just the one. Yeah, Stevie. Edge of Tomorrow? That was with me. Yeah, that was with me. I was watching it yesterday. We watched the end of it together.
What if that? Yeah, I gotta watch the video of that. I was just thinking too in the bathroom. Like, what if Ilias came down here
And all the shit like that interview with Big Brother, she said something about, you think on roll come out the water. Oh, damn, what's good, man? Gonna pull up a chair for you. What if aliens came down? We just like,
Yeah, we probably wouldn't try to fight well.
type shit.
Like to be fair, I think, don't get me wrong, we would try, but once we kind of realized, like, I think at that point the world where the United Nations would come together and be like, so how are we gonna go about this? We could either try to be friends with them or try to kill them, but I feel like we would, if we seen that, like, if they just popped out of a wormhole and we're cool, we probably would try to be friends. Because how the fuck did you just pop out of a wormhole? But that's why I love, like, TV space dramas or not TV space dramas, but space movies or like underwater movies, because we literally know nothing about those areas, barely anything. We know more about outer space than we do the ocean, simply because we can get light there.
That's true. That is very true.
So like, the more, if you have light, you can see.
That's really crazy. That's like kind of like, you think it's like reverse intuitive to like.
Yeah, you would think you know more about your own planet. Yeah. You really think you would know more about your own planet than like other shit?
Counterintuitive, that's what it's called.
Yeah, I know what you meant. But yeah, bro, we just can't get down there. The pressure,
It's like,
which doesn't make sense because the only reason fish can take the pressure is because with how their bodies are made. They're like soft.
Like squishy.
Yeah.
Like the blob.
But our bodies are also squishy except for our bones and our head. So we didn't have if our skull wasn't made how it was made. But fish have skulls too, so what makes their skulls more...
They might have like...
Well, not every fish can go to the depths of the ocean. Shit, whales can't even go down there for long. But for the fish that's down there, what about them makes them, you know, like jellyfish can go down there, but that's because jellyfish are all jelly. But like, what makes other fish capable to go down there except, you know, like what makes them susceptible to that much pressure? Yeah.
That'd be crazy too. But at the same time, shit. What if Atlantis was a city?
Well, now. Well, that's only because
How would they be?
well, it might not be the very bottom because we know the very bottom is.
The deepest part now.
Like I feel like we don't even like what we see as the bottom of the ocean isn't the original bottom. Like I feel like what we see now is just like the bottom that we see now is like a bunch of dead bones and shit created to make the bottom. I feel like the original bottom, the bottom is much deeper. Like bro, this whole underwater like chasm, like, that's crazy to me. You can literally go underwater, go through a cave, and pop up somewhere in a rock underground, and it'll be like an air pocket. How the fuck? How was that even made? How did nature make that? Well, more than likely, it was probably something that was like this and fell, and then it was an air pocket. But still, like that happens over millennia. Like rocks just generally shift.
And then the reverse of that is sometimes it'll like build up, like if water droplets come off the cave.
Yeah. So a water droplet can either erode a rock or create rock. Well, if it's cold water droplets, it'll create rock. But that's the crazy part to me. Water can either erode rock away. Water can erode rock away to the point where it will create literally a hole in the ground over millennia. But it can also do the exact opposite and create stalagmites that come from the ground. Create enormous stalagmites. Yeah, but you know what I'm trying. Whatever, which one it is. That's crazy to me.
That is crazy. Water's really crazy, bro.
Yeah, water's insane. Water can be so many things, bro.
Bro.
Bro, shit, yeah, bro.
But it could definitely conduct it. Crazy. That's what I was kind of thinking. I was thinking this too last night. I was like, alright. As far as I seen this show on Netflix called Altered Carbon, and it's like, you know, they got different bodies. That's their altered carbon, and then they're in this like chip that's placed on the back of your neck type shit. I was like, alright, hold on. So let's say, right, in theory, if we have electricity running through us, what if we sapped out that electricity? What would happen to the person?
What you mean?
Like,
there's electricity in our body, yes. What do you mean if we sapped it out?
Like, if we had a way to, like, let's say this was like a place to store electricity or shit. Like some
I mean, those are things like that.
And like you say, like they plugged into you like a finger or some shit, and was just draining electricity
from me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could use humans as well. We create electricity naturally, so it would be endless.
Oh shit.
No, don't get me wrong. That would probably like absorbing electricity out of us would probably make us retarded, or would probably make us like it will probably no. I mean, not even retarded. Like it will probably make us a vegetable. Yeah, it will probably make us. It will probably fry our brains, but.
Because even like paralysis, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's electric.
Right.
Word.
But we also definitely make. But that's like the Matrix. Remember how they're using people as batteries, bro? Realistically, using people as batteries, we produce zero to no electricity. Like we produce less than a Duracell battery. Like if we did, we would be able to charge our own phones.
Probably just
Bro,
to like light a light bulb.
We don't.
You don't think we do?
I mean, there's been scenarios where people have been like, "Oh, it's magic," and they've held a light bulb, but that's been like because they prepped the light bulb in certain ways to be able to absorb a human's amount of electricity. But yeah, we don't have enough electricity to do
We
anything.
just like
Nope.
like a little like a probes on our head.
We
just like
yep, we still don't have
brain
enough.
blast into
Yeah,
the
no, we still don't. We don't produce enough electricity because think about it, bro. We get shocked by the smallest form of electricity. Like you could touch an outlet one real quick or switch a light too quick and be like, ah, shit, bro. So the electricity that's in our
in the plug.
Huh?
You ever had your finger between the outlet and the plug?
Yeah, sharp
That
as
shit. Oof.
But like, so think about it, the electricity in our brain is nowhere near at a level that can harm us ever. So like, yeah, I mean, we like, if it did, we'd be on some electro shit. Like we just have electricity powers. Like.
Superhero static shock.
Yeah.
That's
Like they tryna win a Grammy, I hope it ain't
That's like
like they
music.
tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a net, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater.
I feel like if humans had superpowers, that means something stronger is probably coming to naturally select us. Like I believe that there would have to be there's a reason that our bodies have to evolve to do shit like that. And the only reason that our bodies will have to evolve is because we're being, yeah, like they're like plants don't just grow taller for no reason. They grow taller because they need to reach the sun because there's so many other plants choking them out down low, right? So if we just start developing like that, yeah, like if we just start developing like that, I feel like it would be because we needed to defend ourselves against something, which is scary shit. Do you think it's scarier to be by ourselves in the universe, or we just don't know? Because I think personally, yeah, me too. I think we're really the only ones. Like we really fucking ourselves. Real shit. Yeah, literally, right. It always and also I always assumed if there are other, I do assume there's other planets and shit out there. I assume there's a whole galaxy, like a whole like government out there of just or universal government. I think it's more like, you know how Guardians of the Galaxy is, where literally people don't go bother. Like in Guardians of the Galaxy universe, the Marvel universe, the reason why Earth has superheroes is because Earth is too weak to survive without them. As well as most other planets just leave Earth the fuck alone because they just see it as just like some stupid primitive planet. Yeah, they just go, okay, they're too early in their evolutions for us to even care about. They would never be a threat, which we never really are. Like, nigga, what's a good go do the plasma? Well, you shot me, but I disintegrated everything in your body in a second. It kind of makes sense, because like most of the superheroes come, like what we just said, our bodies evolve so that we can defend ourselves. So all of a sudden, Earth has all these superheroes. Why does Earth have superheroes? Because they'd be dead without them. They need them. But no other superheroes come from other planets. When Superman was on his own planet, he was what? He didn't have no powers. He was a normal nigga. But when he was on Earth, he had all these powers. Why? Because Earth.
He said that sun started hitting
different. Right? He said, this is warm as shit out here. It feels like I could fly. He said, it's so warm, it feels like I could fly.
Yeah. He started listening to R. Kelly and shit. So that shit way too scary. So how do you sound though? Because if we did have, that would answer a lot.
I'd be mad if we have superheroes though.
If we had superheroes.
Because that's actually really dangerous. Like, if you really think about it, Superman destroys cities.
Collateral damage.
Yeah, but think about the collateral damage.
It's a lot of collateral.
You're trying to kill one man that's trying to kill you. I get it. But like, yeah, bro, come on, bro. You just killed literally thousands of people. That's why I think Marvel really turned the curve where they realized how much destruction they actually took into account how much destruction they did. Like what was it? Captain America: Civil War. They got in trouble before what? Blah, blah, blah. They got in trouble for what they did in Ultron when they dropped that city. Granted, it wasn't their fault that the city was even risen, but they were just like, yo, someone has to take this blame. Over 1 million, and guess what? Ultron was still the fault of Tony Stark.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, nigga, you have all this intelligence and all these gifts and all this technology that literally could level a planet at this point. You leveled a fucking country with your technology.
He had justification to sign the Sokovia Accords.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Him.
Right. But the problem is that Cap and bro did kill his parents though. Like I understand that he was like controlled and whatever, but I feel like obviously plot the movie, but I feel like if that was real, he was supposed to go. Well, soon as Cap found out, he was supposed to go to Tony and be like, "Yo, this is what's going on." Because even if Tony was,
what kind of person Tony is, like, what would he do with that information?
Regardless, it would have been better than literally breaking up the Avengers.
What if telling him?
Because
anyway?
think about it, the Accord didn't really break up the Avengers. That just caused a rift of opinion. Mm-hmm. But because at the end of the day, if they all decided to go do whatever they wanted, no one could stop them.
Yeah, that was like the background plot.
Right.
The real plot
was that right? But I feel like yes, it happened. He killed their parents, but it's not like. It is not like Bucky was, he chose to kill their parents. No, he was literally a fucking robot of the government, and they sent them to kill their parents. He was any other soldier would have did it. Mm-hmm. So once Cap found out, he was supposed to, even if Tony would have freaked out, tried to kill him, whatever, because we all know that Tony, without the suit, wasn't gonna be able to kill Bucky. Nigga, that's Bucky. Unless he had the suit, he was not gonna be able to kill Bucky. I feel like there was a better way Cap could have went about it. Instead, Cap just used the Accord to be like, yo, we're running, and just continue to hide that fact. And then once Tony found out, then Tony was even more pissed. He was like, fuck the Accord, fuck what all y'all's fighting about, nigga, this personal. That shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, like.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna win for a minute.
But you know what's crazy?
That's deep though.
If Tony would have had the suit that he had in Endgame, he fuck around won. Oh, shit. Because Tony created that. Yo, did you ever see the videos where it's like literally they show in the timeline of Iron Man and all the movies how he adjusts his suit each time it fucks him over? Yo, that's crazy. So he fucked around with beat them two niggas the fuck up, and he learned how to fight for real.
Every time he found an error, made a mistake.
Yep, fixed it. And he learned how to fight for real.
Yeah.
Black Widow shit.
Actually, I was kind of interesting too, because I know in the Civil War, after a certain point, he had to let his AI.
Yeah, then they broke the AI. They pushed him so hard, it broke the system. So then he really ain't had shit. He usually didn't beat the fuck up at that point. Yep. He was at Thanos' neck. All his weapons were more melee too. He had way more melee weapons.
He had them heavy drops.
Bro, big fists, rockets, swords. He was in that bitch.
Joint kick your feet, kick your hand down, and clamp it to the floor and shit. Man, ooh, that shit was fire. That's
really crazy. That's why I always really think about this. Would you rather be the legend or the person that writes a story about it? That gets famous from writing the story. So yeah, you could be the great hero, and you would die the great hero. That's what makes heroes heroes. That's what emphasizes Juice. That's what emphasizes Tupac. The fact that they died. Like, don't get me wrong, even Michael Jackson, how he died, overly emphasizes, like, that's what, the way of death or the death is really what, puts a legend in concrete.
Now, I still say it's better to be the legend himself, because that means that while that legend was around, that person, including a bunch of other people, got to experience that.
Now think about, if you're a legend today, yeah. Think about the old times.
Even so.
You weren't a legend because the clout. Niggas didn't know about you until after you died back then. Because you fought a great battle. Now, nigga, you did fight a great battle.
You killed a bunch of niggas.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, don't get me wrong. There obviously were legends that survived. But think about, would you really want to fight in the Shinobi War? Hell no. No. I'm not trying to be Naruto. Bro, all the shit he had to go through, I'm not trying to be him. Keep it up.
But at this point, Now he really is. He's not even.
Bro, he's still going through shit. Bro, keep it a buck. I would rather be the ramen nigga.
He said he'd rather be Shiraku.
Bro, you could chill. You got all the clout in the world. You got money. Everybody love your shit.
He probably wouldn't be writing all these stories.
Real shit. He the real evil nigga. Yeah, he's really moderate. Like
he told the boy to write the manga and shit. He's like, oh, this is what I do. That's some Titanic shit. But shit, nah, I don't know. I feel like it definitely would be like legend though. Like what? But there had to be an Naruto to exist.
But no, I'm saying like what I'm saying is you could be. So what I'm saying is the option is not obviously not the ramen nigga, but you could be Naruto, but quite literally. I mean, let's take out plot because if you were Naruto, obviously you would just survive.
Right.
But I mean, like imagine like a real war and you're someone of Naruto's. You're the Naruto, or whatever. You're that person that has that ability or whatever. Mm-hmm. You're still like, bro, you're close as shit to death. You're only just. Nigga, Naruto's feats were won because he just didn't die.
He just...
Like, really think about it. These niggas were trying to kill him, bro. Imagine being in the air, like, you're so strong that people are trying to kill you. We could be the best musician ever, no one's gonna try to kill us. Huh?
Since he was a kid.
Yeah, bro, we could be the best musicians ever, but no one's gonna try to kill us. But the legends back in the day, they were warriors. Mm-hmm. Which meant...
Alexander the Great.
Shit, imagine Afro Samurai. The best warrior had the number one headband, which means the only number two could fight him. But the nigga that had the number two was like, I'm the second best on earth. But everybody was trying to kill that nigga. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's cool to have a headband, but the shit that come with it is crazy. Niggas are actually trying to kill you. Yeah. Like, it's really crazy. Like, would you really want to be like... Tokyo Ghoul is an amazing manga, anime. Like, I love Tokyo Ghoul. But would you really want to be one of them? Like, I mean, a ghoul, it sounds cool, but I mean, like, actually living as one? Like, yeah, like, when you really think about it, you got to eat meat, kill people, and then, like, I remember this one, shout out to him. His name was, Ryan, his little brother played for, I was coaching his little brother, too. I forget his last name, but he's the best baseball guy we ever had. And I remember one question, one of the coaches, cynics, was like, "Damn, wouldn't you just love to be a bird, man? You could just fly around, be free. You could fly, like, wow." And it's not as if if a human just could grow wings, yeah, that'd be lit. But like, to be a bird, the kid was like, "Nah, man," because then I couldn't play lacrosse. And I was like, "Oh, that just shook me." I was like, "Damn." That's a good job, young boy.
I mean, if you could transport back.
But that's the thing. That's what he was just saying. Like, if I was a bird. Right? If I was a bird, I could fly. Yeah, you could only fly, nigga. You couldn't play lacrosse. You couldn't talk to bitches for real. You'd just be an animal.
You'd have to shit and all that stuff all out your ass in one hole.
I mean, do you shit out more than one hole?
No, but that's what birds do.
Birds shit and piss out the same hole?
I think so. Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
But I mean, that gotta be the least. Well, birds can shit anywhere, so I wouldn't give a fuck for it. But he's like, yeah.
Precision.
But he's like, yeah, I could fly, but then I can't play lacrosse. So it's like, that's why I tell people like people that I know can't handle the music.
Trade-off right there.
Oh shit, nah.
Niggas from a mile up.
You could fly and be a bird or be a human. I would rather be a human than a bird any day. But like, really, like when I see niggas that I know really can't handle the music shit, I'm like, bro, you're looking at it from the glam point of view. And yes, you can enjoy that parts of the time. But bro, the shit you gotta do behind the scenes is crazy. The amount of shit you gotta create, the amount of money you gotta put out, bro, is crazy. Mm-hmm. But it's worth it for the glam. I was like, would you?
So it's kind of like a case of like, let's say, who's in a better position? Well, I say who's in a better position because one is dead, but Michael Jackson and like the Michael Jackson impersonators type shit. The people that like.
That's a little different.
In some way.
Well, that's a little different, but I see what you're saying. But I'm more so like, you could like, or more so think of it literally as like, you could be like shit. Even think of a rap song. There's rap songs that literally talk about drive-bys, right? Or talk about doing heavy drugs. You could be the person listening to the song and enjoying it, or you can be the person actually doing the drugs. Now think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be the subject. Like, you could be the not subjective. You could be the subject, or you could be the consumer. So you could watch Euphoria and just enjoy the show, or you could really live Rue's life as a fucking drug addict.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the. I did use legend, but that's, you know what I'm saying, like that kind of situation, like.
Because then, like, to be the legend, like you said,
right, like you gotta go through that shit.
Die and all that shit. Sasuke had to, almost everybody had to kill him and shit.
Nigga, his whole family got killed by his brother. He had to do like Amaterasu, going to Akatsuki, like all that. He had to get his eyes removed. What?
And then put his brothers back in there.
Get your eyes removed is crazy. I'm not going through that. To get my eyes removed, nigga, I don't even want stitches.
Forever sight though.
I don't give a fuck. Perfect. I have forever sight now.
Perfect sight.
I have perfect sight now.
You can see things before they happen.
I don't care.
Actually, low key, for real.
That's gonna give me anxiety, bro.
Crazy about that.
That's gonna give me anxiety.
It's kind of interesting too, like to think about that, because our brain, they say like what we see is in the past, like because our brain registers it.
Technically, we do see it before it happens. So yeah.
Like what if that's like, okay, our brain actually catches up now, so now we're actually seeing it as it's happening.
So yeah, so technically everything that happens to us in perspective happens a split second before it actually does. So technically, you probably can see something before it happens, but there's times when you do. If you really think about it, like, bro, if a nigga's about to punch you in the face, you probably going.
Closer it is, yeah.
No, I mean, like, bro, if you see a nigga about to charge you, you might be able to see that happen before it happens.
Oh yeah.
Just because of, like, you might be able to just see the energy or feel it. Yeah. So you might not be able to You might not be able to literally see it before it happens, but because that split second might give you that feeling like of anxiety, you might get that energy feeling. You're like, whoa, hold on, and then boom.
That's kind of crazy. That's really interesting to think about.
That's pretty crazy.
Maybe Sharingan works faster than that too.
I ain't gonna lie. The two superpowers I really would want: teleportation. Well, 3 top superpowers I would want: teleportation, super speed, like Barry Allen, or
Speed Force? Precognition.
Yeah, so basically like be able to see things before they happen.
What did you say? You said teleportation.
And I don't know, like I have like a vision type shit, like on some like I just quick know it, like I can just do it type shit.
Yeah, like if this Joe was about to just tip over, you see it, you like.
Yeah, I can just right. Shit, you got some more gas, try match.
I got some.
Yeah, I got you. I can roll up. We can match on the L if you want to.
I got like one little big nut.
Oh yeah. We can just bring it. We can put it in one L. That's cool. But yeah, bro, like precognition, yeah, just like that.
Say me top 3. Psychokinesis.
Or not to cut you off. Instead of precognition, super brain smarts type shit. So like I was watching a show called Ordinary Family, and literally no, because this shit is huge. Literally, like the dude was so smart that his brain would like lay out things in live time with like yellow lines. So like when he was playing football, he saw like his brain slowed down time. Yeah, his brain was like, oh, this angle, like the mathematics was going on in his head, but like he could see it in person. So he was like, angle his hand like this, and now throw the ball with this much force, and he threw it, and it got right to the ball. Like some shit like, yo, we gotta watch Ordinary Family. I'm gonna look for it. Yo, you would love that show. But yeah, go ahead. My bad, Brian. Push.
Thank you.
Whatever Todoroki got? What you mean? Oh, I'm more like, I'd rather Jumper. No, like Jumper like the movie. So like, he created rifts but the problem is his rifts didn't always close automatically. That was the problem, but he could go wherever he saw. So like if he looked at a picture, he can go right there. He just had to be able to see it in his mind. And if he's been there before, he can go back, because he can remember it. Nightcrawler couldn't see where he was going. So Nightcrawler could really, like, he had to really just imagine where the place was randomly and just hope he got there. And then that world that he jumped through was crazy, bro. They went into that world before. That the Brimstone world. Where, because you know, Nightcrawler goes into a dimension. Yeah. So they've gone into that dimension before. Jumper doesn't go into dimension. He cracks a rift and goes through in that place today. So he actually doesn't go through a dimension. I feel like a dimension just be more dangerous. Like, what the fuck else is in there? Bro, it's funny because he really don't be in and out. It's just, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, it's a time lapse. Yeah. So, like, a couple of times, like, it might seem seconds to people, but he's hopped out of the joint, like, fucked up. Before he became the king of the world. Yeah, now he's like, yeah. Now he's like, he runs it, but. Yeah, bro.
That's probably crazy. Every time he pops in there, he's like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, dead ass, bro. It was like that for a time. Like, yeah, like, he's popping in and he's fucking. Like, it was, that whole thing was like a whole.
Welcome to 2K Sports.
Because then you can see where he was going for a long time, because it was dark in there. But then his eye, he started getting to see at night.
I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
They've had to go in to get him a couple times.
For the visitors. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Green. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Adebayo in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, exactly. So they might have looked at him in that 30-minute show, which might have been 2 days, maybe a week of time for them. But he might have been in there for like months.
Pass to Hollins. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now.
Lock up.
Here's Hollins. He's guarded by Paul. 5 to shoot.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Let me play some murders. Yeah, bro. Fucking X-Men is lit. But that's why it's crazy, because it kind of makes sense to why X-Men eventually start to die off and get shut down, because X-Men was about more than just super. You know as well as I do. It was a civil thing. It was really about, the minorities in America.
Yeah, like they were really superheroes, but they were villains. They were just like the out.
If you think about, but
good.
The way white people looked at black people was as if niggas were superheroes. Like, they thought we was extra strong, extra like durable, extra nigga. We're not any more durable than the next motherfucker that can tolerate shit.
Yeah,
there's a way
just like niggas.
Exactly, bro. There's a way stronger white man and a way weaker black man in the world somewhere. Like,
just run faster, I guess.
Not even, bro. I know some white motherfuckers that can burn, bro. It really is just about your body. Mm-hmm. It's not you're like now. Don't get me wrong. We might be genetically taller for some reason, but like
it's like a known thing.
Let's go grab some Lithuanians. They're genetically 6'8".
Right, here we go.
They're way taller than niggas.
Let's get some Ethiopians.
Yeah, bro. Let's get some fucking Samoans. See how big them niggas are.
They go fuck around, win that swimming.
That's more so based onto the cultural food that you eat.
Yeah.
And what kind of?
The way you live.
And if you think about it, black Americans, the type of sports we play are more sports that increase height: basketball, football. White motherfuckers playing golf and baseball. You don't got to be tall. We was playing sports where we had to reach for things like
tennis.
No, it's white
Not
people.
tennis like reaching, but like, yeah.
Tennis is white people.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And, they still ain't getting no taller. Tennis players do be tall though. They still ain't getting no taller. White motherfuckers still ain't getting no taller. That's because not many white motherfuckers play tennis. Most white motherfuckers play the same sports black motherfuckers play. We just playing better.
They play the English stuff.
We just playing better.
Like cricket.
You know, my white motherfuckers play base. Like, I mean, like the most common like white folks, bro. They play the same sports we play. Like, they might play like weird shit like hockey or lacrosse or like rugby too. But like, they play football, basketball, baseball, soccer, like. The same shit. We don't play no soccer for real. White people don't play soccer. Africans do. We don't play soccer for real. But it's like that's so fucking weird. Like, oh yeah, they really thought we was like physically. Nigga, we was physically stronger because of what we had to do every day for work. Nigga, if I was in the office every day, I'd be weak as shit unless I went to the gym. Like I worked. These niggas working in fields. You thought they was gonna be weak? What the fuck type time you on? And their kids had to work in fields. You thought the kids were gonna be weak? And the kids was working in fields from birth. They have a fucking 12-pack. I wonder why he has a fucking 12-pack. Nigga, he been working from birth. Hard labor.
As far as he know, that's just the way of life. For you, it's like a workout.
Oh, right. Exactly, right. Him is a way of life. It's natural. He naturally putting out that every day. Nigga, that's why they was so really in one. So they really want them niggas running. Them niggas caught some traction. They didn't want them niggas wearing sneakers. Fuck. No, they couldn't wear boots. Let them niggas catch some traction.
Let them toenails get a little curved.
Yeah, bro.
Let them niggas just like.
That's why they was cutting their toes off. Cutting their toes off, cutting their thumbs off, anything to grab or grip. But you can still pick car. It's crazy, bro. That's all you need is this. And it was worse because they're like, before you can pick it off, but when you ain't no thumb, you got to go like this. Break them off.
That's a good amount. That might be like 2. What do you think?
It's probably enough. I don't roll up paper. Especially with some backy.
Still got the peach ones if you want them to. Listen, I still got one of these. Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I never want to forget slavery though, but I don't think it's right to blame current white motherfuckers.
No, it's not.
That's where I think the problem comes in.
We're enough past it that it's like.
Not even being enough past it, like
time wise.
Oh yeah, very true. Like if you found out your grandpa was a racist, if your mom's a racist and your grandpa was a racist, you might have started out a racist. That don't make you racist though. Like I'm like I don't give a fuck about them. That's them.
Just think for yourself.
No, if you treat me some type of way and I notice that, then yeah, I can blame it for that. Like racism is taught and racism is continued. You have to choose to be racist. Racism is not just some natural feeling. You know what I mean? Like it could like the bias is, but we all have a bias. Mm-hmm. So that's impossible not to have. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like shit, when I see 6 niggas walking down the street, I'm like cross the street too. Fuck. If I see 6 white motherfuckers, I'm like cross the street too. But like shit, in the middle of the night at 3 a.m., white motherfuckers be raping niggas. There you go. But it's just like I don't like the whole thing like white people are inherently racist. I just think people are inherently biased and that white people just don't have the space.
That's what I say. Like people, the people that say
bro,
that
this shit broke like shit, bro. Yeah. It's like white people just don't have the space to have those incidents happen.
Yeah, I was say also,
y'all already did enough with race.
The people that might say that thing about white people are the same people that might. I be saying all the time, like, y'all just be the same ones that have that oppressed mindset.
They definitely have a privilege. Like, a lot of them definitely have a privileged mindset.
Like but that's because these people all this power. It means
that's because their reality is different than ours. You know what I mean? So like, but like I said, the main word mindset. Mm-hmm. You could feel oppressed, but that don't mean you are. Like, bro, there's a woman out there that might feel everything is stacked against women and all this and third, and never go try to do shit. And then there's a woman that try to do everything, and now she's a superstar. There's a woman that didn't give a fuck. She's a superstar. Lizzo is fat and is a superstar. A mega superstar. International superstar. Being fat and black and female is the worst thing you could possibly be in America. Really think about it. And we know that the American fame is the only fame that matters.
Real shit.
So, like, she's big, fat, and black, and she's amazing, and she's a superstar. There's no excuses for anybody. As soon as I seen Lizzo really pop, I never gave no, and I mean, like, really pop. I never gave no excuse to no bitch ever. I don't never want to hear, oh, this against women, this against women. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because the worst form of
coming right at her too.
Because you look better than a bitch that's on stage right now rocking the crowd.
Yeah.
No excuses. And I gotta remember the same thing for me. I already don't get no excuses, but really, no excuses. Like, there's no excuses. Like, I understand, you know, there's things in the past where they have said women can't do this, and certain people of this color can't do this, and et cetera, et cetera. Until once you get somebody, you only need one nigga to make it. The moment that Obama became president, every nigga in the political science class thought he could be president. Even if they thought it before, we're like, oh, I'm going to be the first. Cool. Now you actually seen a nigga do it. All of a sudden they all know, oh yeah, it's possible as fuck. It don't even matter if you're black. We all gunning for it now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Once you see one of y'all up there, you're all gunning for it. Then you realize, oh, how you look really doesn't matter. It's how you present yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could be fat, you could be black, you could be Asian, you could be Puerto Rican, you could be gay, you could be straight, you could be weird, you could be a man, you could be a woman. It really don't matter. The thing is, the biggest issue is that a lot of times people get caught up. People want other people's success. Now, the thing is, when it's a process the way you go to think about it. When you see other people's success, it may inspire you to do it. Say you really like music, you find an artist you really like, and you go, damn, I really want to make music, you know, like him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really love this music. I wish I could create something like that. I want to create something like that. Mm-hmm. You're that inspired that you create. Now, that's cool. But, I'm being here, that there's getting do you want, down, it really comes down to it. Do you want the fame that he has, or do you want to be able to do what he does? If you say you want to be able to do what he does, you can go down that route, learn to create music yourself, and then fame comes along with it. Now, you could say, I just want the fame that he does, and then you realize you're probably shitty at music, and you find some other way to get fame. If it's both, the problem that occurs is that you start to hit yourself over the head where, like, damn, there's so many people trying to do this. I'll never be like this person, I'll never be like this person, I'll never be like this person. But realistically, that's because you're searching. You want that person. Even if people that have fame. Like, why they start feeling bad, why don't people see me as big as J. Cole?
J. Cole.
Exactly, nigga, because you're not J. Cole. Not saying that you're not as good as J. Cole. No one said that. You're just literally not Jermaine Cole, nigga. You're Wale. Be Wale. We love Wale. We love Wale. What? I ain't never seen nobody say Wale was ass.
Real shit.
I ain't never heard nobody say Wale was ass.
Oh, I heard one person say
I never heard
it. It was a troll.
I'm about to say, it had to be a troll. But what it's like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta watch, like, people start to seek other people's fame from their perspective. Like, oh, the person that inspired them, oh yeah, Juice WRLD, I want that fame, I want that fame. No, you want to be Juice WRLD. Like, you don't want his fame, you don't want to make his music, you want to just be Juice WRLD at this point. Mm-hmm. And when you're not and realize you can't, everything comes crumbling down for you. But that's because you went into it like a dickhead. You're never going to be that person. Don't try to be that. No, don't try to be that person. You can be inspired by that person. Don't try to be that person. Literally, the fame that person has or whatever that nigga has will not come to you exactly the way it does to him because you are not him.
Exactly. He did things his way in the environment and the cards that he was dealt with. Mm-hmm. You were dealt a different deck. Just do things how you can look at how he's dealing, but you can't deal the cards the same way.
I know people right now that stop singing and stop rapping because they felt as though they can never be as big as Adele.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, what? But that was a whole
Adele's not
different
even the
person.
biggest.
Right. Like, Adele's huge, but like...
Yeah. Like shit.
It's just Adele.
Beyonce.
It's Adele. It's just Adele, right? Like, there's Beyonce, there's so many other... There's a million other singers, but... I like to be inspired. I don't strive to be those people, you know?
Yeah,
That's
shit.
what I feel like...
Oh, I'm tired of shit. I'm not a morning person. I gotta stop trying. Not true. But yeah, bruh. I know y'all can't see me. I don't feel like getting on the camera and shit. But yeah, it's real shit. It's just be on your purpose. You feel me? So know what you're doing. Know why you're doing it. You know how to do it.
Like, that's what I feel like a lot of people don't realize that this is what they're doing. But a lot of people are seeking other people's fame, not fame in general. If you want to seek fame, that's fine. Bro, you think I want, yes, I want to be famous for my music. I want to be famous for my career. Yes, I want to be famous.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be famous for my music, famous for my career. Yes. Yeah, I want to be famous for just living. Of course.
Shit.
There's nothing
just
wrong.
People knowing your name.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now, if it becomes toxic, you start hurting people because of it, that's different. But like, realistically, there's nothing wrong with wanting that. Now you have to figure out how you're going to get it. And if all you want is fame, that's a problem.
You know what I feel like? It's funny as shit. I just thought about this. I'm gonna cut you off, but I feel like, because humans are social animals, that we say.
Yeah, that's why fame is so
what if fame is like just like a natural human, like
it's natural.
Position and job.
Yeah, it's just natural. It's a natural feeling. You want to be, because we're so social.
Everyone
yes,
wants to have friends and be known and be accepted and all that.
It's the act of inspiration though. The leader that inspired you made you want to be a leader. So if everyone strives to be a leader, there will still be a best out of all of them. And then once people see that's the best, people will still strive to be better than that nigga. But the problem is, people need to strive to be better than, not strive to be. When you strive to be that leader, that's when you stay still.
There you go.
Because like then you get there and you're like, oh, I don't like this. Like, oh yeah, you did all the drugs that Juice WRLD did. You popped all the perks. You went into the studio. You realize you're still not famous, and now you have an addiction. You're fucked up.
But at the same time, hold on. Wait a minute. Striving to just be, right? Let's say your definition of just be, and that their definition of how they are. Like you say, your
if it's the same, then you're good.
Be.
Yeah.
Let's say that your be is just objectively better than how they be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of So
yeah.
So in that
so
case,
like I like me. Like I make the same. I'll talk about the same. I'll talk about drugs and all kinds of shit in my music, but I don't talk about it from the same source. I talk about it because the people around me have been through it. I don't talk about it because I've been through it. There's people that refuse to talk about it. People go, "Oh no, it's not real unless you've been through it." Nigga, no, bro. You can see a drive-by and rap about a drive-by.
Yeah, and shit. It's just stories.
You could be from the hood. Exactly. Everything is a story, bro. That's the people. What people don't realize. This music is not necessarily real. It's their real life, but not their real life.
Yeah, King Von made a whole song about two other niggas beefing.
Exactly. It's real life, but it's not necessarily real. It's your real life and your experience. It doesn't mean you're a part of it. Like, people have that time, but, have time separating those two.
Yeah.
I have a hard time. Like, I always be like, man, like I said, bro, I never wanted to be, because we all have our own personal vices. And I feel like the biggest thing for me was separating what Stan was, what Demetrius was, what, all like, what the fantasy was, what the realness was, what creating was. And I was like, end of the day, you're creating a story for other people to consume however you want to create it. You have about 100 years to do it. You can get famous for it, you're not. You may get famous for it, you may not get famous for it. But the thing is, the people that continue to create the story typically get famous, more often than not. The only people that don't get famous for their music, or at least start making money off their music or whatever, are the people that quit. Simply put. There's people with cancer, got kids, transgender, gay, straight, male, female, black, Jewish, Asian, midgets, small people, people in wheelchairs, handicapped, mentally retarded people, like millions of different people that do everything me and you want to do in music to the highest degree. There's a handicapped person singing on the stage right now with a packed crowd that knows his or her song. There's somebody out there with no genitalia at all Rapping on the stage right now, or singing on the stage right now with a packed crowd and all that song. I wish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't wish for that nigga's life, but I would, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people really be, like, they be trying to say, oh, I wish that I could have those things come to me. I wish I could buy bags and buy this. You could buy whatever the fuck you want. Go buy it. Save your money and buy it, nigga. But that's not really what you want. You want the ability to. And a lot of times you don't want that. You don't want, oh, I don't want to, a lot of these niggas don't want to be rappers. A lot of these bitches don't want to be rappers. They want the life.
Most niggas are free shit.
Free shit or the life of a rapper. But the life of a rapper is portrayed on the internet, which is, let you know here, every rapper just be in a crib every fucking day, dolo, and just be giving y'all stories, bro. These are stories like comic books, novels that we create for y'all.
You know, it's a good analogy for it, too. Like this stuff, like they see everybody at social media, you got the show and all that stuff. That's like literally like spotlight.
Yeah,
and once
that's
the
a spotlight on what's going on.
off and the curtains close,
and as well as, that's not literally what's happening. A lot of times it's all over dramatized.
And it's all prepared.
It's how we feel about things in our head. You could be going through a situation and in your head it can feel like level 1,000, but it really be level 2 in real life.
Yeah.
It's the over dramatization. We're writing our own stories in this shit, and that's what it is. So you can continue to write your own story until it works out, or you can quit like a bitch and just be a normal nigga that's stuck in the same matrix. But at the end of the day, if you died living your life, doing what you want to do, whatever, then you did it. That's the achievement, nigga. Once you do everything people have asked you to do, and you sit down to the world, all right, do whatever you want now. Cool. That's what I want to do. Now, it is up to you to find the right avenues, and don't be scared. We've all been scared before. We've all seen opportunities that we didn't take because we were scared. I was supposed to perform 2 separate times. One in New Jersey, one in Philly. Free. They gave me the pass, and I didn't go twice. I spooked. It was too big for my mind. Like, I couldn't grab the moment. Another one?
What punch you got?
Just don't take the fruit punch. Take the citrus. The citrus, tropical punch, berry punch.
That's a whole section over here.
Yeah.
What's this?
Citrus. Cheers, my boy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't. And I know it's harder than not because you're seeing all these other people's lives and niggas be wanting that, but they gotta realize the difference, bro. You are not that person. You will never have exactly that. And everything you imagine a person has, they probably don't or do.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really matter.
Most likely they don't.
Shit. Now, when I see people, I see people that I want to be friends with, bro. I follow people that I would want to be friends with and want to, like,
now Portland with it.
That's really my favorite shit. Because that's, like, the best thing you're going to get out of, like, I could be somebody that has a song with Drake, or I could be friends with Drake. Who do you think benefits more?
You said what?
You could be best friends with Drake. You could be best friends with Drake, or you can be Drake's best music partner. Who do you think it benefits more, really, over the year? Just general shit.
Which one benefits you more?
Mm-hmm.
Being his friend.
Yeah, exactly. Not saying like get friends to benefit you, but having friends benefits you. People have to realize that your friends should not there is no middle ground. There is no friend that does nothing for you because why would you be friends with them? Every friend you have does something for you. That's why you're naturally attracted to that person or are naturally drawn to that person. That's why you're friends.
Yeah.
Because you both have something that each other likes and wants to be around.
And if it was like a give and take thing, then it would just be transactional.
Right.
And it's like, it's not like that. It's just off the strength.
You feel the benefit
like
that you get from, even if you're like, yo, this friend is funny, shit, I like being around him. That's the benefit. Mm-hmm. You benefit from your friends. Bro, you're best friends with Drake, nigga. If you're best friends with Drake, then
What?
You're up. You're up. You're up. You're up. You're up. You're up. That's your dog. That's your best friend.
I feel like anybody can be best friends with Drake.
No. I ain't saying anybody could be best friend. No, I'm saying if you were Drake's best friend growing up and throughout life, and you wound up, you seen him from Aubrey, and to Drizzy, nigga, then yes, bro, you're good. That'd be like if I made it, bro, and I just, nigga, Chris and Delmar are up. I mean, obviously you are too, but like, Chris and Delmar are the fuck gold. Nigga, what?
Platinum.
I actually made it, and these my best friends. We're out. Let's go. We're gone. You hear the echo?
Yeah, it's from that joint.
It's what?
It's from the radio joint.
I know it's weird.
It sounds like hollow and shit.
We're up. Hell yeah. Woo. Bitch ass nigga. I'm about to put a microphone.
That don't even sound right. Oh, fuck it. It'll work for me. Microphone up.
But yeah, bro, like, that is the bigger benefit. So it's kind of like people really be just, they don't be wanting these people's lives. They be wanting to be these people. Like, you want to be Aubrey, whatever the fuck your last name is? Aubrey Graham?
That they already somebody.
Yeah. Like, nigga, you're exactly.
You want to be them, but
you're already somebody, nigga. Show people who you are. And people realize that they're nobody. They spent their lives not actually doing anything.
Or even wanting, really.
Like,
wanting to do anything.
Having no interest, having no likes, having no...
You know what's crazy, too?
Like, you know that shit that you got into when nobody was around?
Yeah.
That's your interest. Mm-hmm. The shit that you like to do when nobody's around to be like, yo, we should do this. No internet, no nothing. I feel like it's easier to have interest today than it is now. I mean, it's easier to have interest back when we were kids than it is now, because back then we had no internet. I mean, we did, but we didn't have it like now. Like, we had no smartphones.
You had to go outside.
I had no smartphones, bro. I had to literally go and do shit that I wanted to do. It wasn't like something I saw.
You wanted to play. We had to go outside.
Yeah, like, it wasn't something I saw on the internet. It was like, oh, I think that'd be cool to do, which is fine. If you just something you see and think that'd be cool to do, that, of course. But like, we got to just go try shit and see if we like to do it.
Oh, shit. But one thing that might be controversial, this might be a hot take. I feel like that like when they realize that they have nothing like really to do or they want to do, I feel like that might happen a lot with women. Which is why they might overcompensate with it. Like a hot take, like I said.
You think?
Like the part where you said, like, they feel like they have, like, no purpose, they don't know what they want to do type shit. I feel like that happens a lot with women type shit.
To be fair, personally, I think that happens more with men. But I actually think that's just subjective to the person.
It could be.
Because some people have more drive than others. Shit, people that are... Kids of rich families have less drive than the average person in general. Because they already got the main drive in history is just money, and then once you already have it, you don't know what to fucking do with yourself. That's why most kids today fucking kill themselves. Like we have very like sustained parents. Suicide is very new.
Yeah, like at least most of the guys, like in my experience, most guys I know, they at least know what they want to do. And I ask the girls like, all right, what do you want to do? Where do you see yourself in a few years or shit? They don't know.
You know that more.
College, get a degree.
But I mean, like
something.
But wait. Go back. When you're thinking of what to do, you could be asking in maybe a broad scheme of things. Like you could be like, what do you want to do by the end of your life? Whatever. Like, what is your wildest dream to be? Of course, every nigga.
Like, what do you want to do right now?
Nah. Even then, bro. If I ask you, what do you want to do right now? What are you gonna say?
Shit, smoke.
Bullshit. That's anything. Exactly. Then you can't find no substance. You can't. There's not a lot of substance of what you want to do, as in your life as a future versus in right now. Right now, you could say you want to do anything, and then in the future, you could literally say you want to do anything because it's that far in the future. Really think about it, bro. More women graduate college.
More women be in college.
So exactly. So if you really think about it, technically, more women know what they want to do right now than men. I feel like men struggle with wanting to know what to do in general because men come with a lot of physical tools that aren't physically used.
I feel like men know what they want to do, they just don't know how to do it. Even where to start. Before they go to college. To get a start.
And then they don't work. It doesn't work out most times.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So which implies that the women that go to college have a more confident sense in what they want to do. That's why they finish. Now, you can change what you want to do because that's just growth. You can go to college for one thing and then realize in 4 years, that's ass. That's everybody, though. That's literally everybody, bro. That's most motherfuckers, though. Whether you're male or female, that's most motherfuckers. But when it comes to, like, deciding what you want to do and actually going through it and fulfilling it and then deciding after you've done it, like, men will change a lot of men and boys will change their majors in the middle of college. Bro, most women will literally get the whole degree and be like, I don't like this, and go back for another fucking 4 years and get another one. That's crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Bachelor's and masters are like 5 degrees.
Yeah, like, so you see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't think, like, if you had to really bring it down to it, yeah, I think women have a more faith understanding of what they want to do, or at least they'll actually go through it to see if that's what they want to do. Men will, I would say more often, men will be like, they'll think about it enough and then be in it like a little bit and be like, all right, no, this. They'll decide early that they don't want to do shit. Not want to do shit, but they'll decide very early that this ain't really for me. But here nor there, I think that's actually more subjective to just a person.
College dropouts, maybe.
At the end of the day, you probably should. It's better for you to finish the degree because at least you'll have some kind of up and you can get a good job and wait till you decide to get something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be like, oh, I dropped out because I really didn't like it. Yeah, now, bro, you're applying for shit that says you need to have a college degree. And you can lie until you get there and you're fucked. Yeah. Or you could just chop out a shitty college degree and get a nice cheap-ass job making 40 bands a year and rock out until you really decide what you want to do regardless of what that is.
Unless it's in suits and you just know how to talk.
Most niggas is not like that. Yeah. 90% of niggas can't talk their way out of shit. 90%.
He talked his way out of. He had a shitload of weed on him, and he went to an interview.
Ooh, come on.
Oh, Suits. It was a TV show. Prime Video. That was very interesting. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Unless it's that shit, yeah, no. You ain't getting no far.
So I'm like, they ain't really. Yeah. So like that, I feel like that's more subjective to the individual. You feel me? Like, you find your job wherever it may come from, and you find your sense of purpose wherever you decide it to be. But at the end of the day, niggas need to decide, nigga, what do you want to do? What do you like doing? If you like playing the game, that ass, stream. Period. That's all you have to do all day. Go to work, get some money, go to work, get some money, get your own crib, and stream every fucking day. Minimum an hour. And it will crack. It will crack. There's no, literally, bro, everybody that said that, that Twitch doesn't crack for, right? They say they quit for whatever reason. Even though you can even ask DJ. Oh, it just didn't work for me. Nigga, you did it for less than a year. You cannot do shit for less than 5 years and expect results. In life, you need to be doing shit. The same shit every day, down there every day, relatively, or metaphorically, relatively every day. For damn near the max 5 years, and you will see a difference. You just will. Because you'll naturally learn more. You'll naturally learn what can make it better. You'll naturally learn what can enhance it. You'll naturally learn what things to put in, what areas to put it around. Like, it'll just happen naturally. But you gotta lock in. Like, niggas will really want, like, niggas want to do fashion. Niggas want to make clothes. Niggas want to make brands. Niggas want to make music. Niggas want to do this, that, and the third. And it makes me crack the fuck up. Because, nigga, I still make hundreds of shit a day. Niggas don't do shit a week. Niggas want to be famous and don't post for 2 months. Nigga, you not cool. Nobody know the fuck you are. Niggas really feel like celebrity. Wanna know why these niggas really feel mysterious? It's because niggas really don't. You know what it is? Being famous and mysterious is everybody knows you but knows nothing about you. These niggas just get off for the knows nothing about me factor. Nigga, they know nothing about you because they don't know who you are.
Honestly, for real, that's bad.
That is why they know nothing about you, because they know. If niggas know nothing about you, but everybody knows who you are, then that's like, yeah, I mean, you want some shit. But bro, if nobody knows anything about you and nobody knows who you are, that's why you know nothing about you. If everybody knows who you are but knows nothing about you, that's because you're selective and secretive. You know what I mean? You're laid back. You don't put everything out there like that. You're very, you keep shit personal. Nigga, if don't nobody know shit about you and they don't know who you are, that's because they don't know who you are. Which means you're a nobody. It's like everybody else. So stop acting like you're somebody because nobody knows anything about. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like you see niggas act like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like it's all lame shit, nigga. If you don't post, if you don't make music, if you don't post, if you don't record, if you don't go on shows, if you do nothing that accompanies the lifestyle that you want, you are literally playing that lifestyle as if it's a fucking game. You're playing house.
Well, that's tough.
How much money is sitting in my computer?
A good amount.
Pay for programs that I had to pay for to do this shit. Niggas have been on shows. And I'm not saying, oh, you need to go on tour right now. No, nigga. But what I'm saying is you need to strive for certain things, bro. If you think you're going to get famous off your music from being a person in your crib that's literally only putting out, and I said this to myself, if you think you're going to get famous off your music from being a nigga, recognized for your music, from being a nigga that's posted in his crib, with more than half your cover arts being just graphics, not actual pictures of yourself, barely any music videos, you don't pop out, you don't really talk to people, you don't interact with people, you don't do anything at all, you think some magic force is just going to swing your music up to the gods because it has over 1 million plays? No. There's 1 million niggas with over 1 million plays that aren't shit, still living in their mama's basement, sucking titty milk for nourishment. But you got way less than that, have way more. Wonder why? Outside. Just simple. Just outside. The only way to get money is to interact with other niggas. And the only way to get the most money is to interact with white motherfuckers. So black people.
Jewish motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna. Jewish motherfuckers. Listen, black people. I ain't saying interact with black people. But are you tired of having to give a deal?
Stop being racist.
To
Go
black
interact
people?
with some other colored people.
Every time you work with a black person, I'm gonna be racist. Every time you work with a black person, you gotta have a deal on your mind because they're gonna ask you, oh, I ain't got it like that, bro. And I ain't gonna say that's a fact generally for black people, but every black person I ever interacted with, I'll say only 1% of black people I ever interacted with doing any kind of service, cover arts, editing, whatever, has ever paid me my price straight out.
Yeah.
Might have been only you and Tamani and a couple other people. Never paid you my price straight out. Always needed something else. And of course you want to get the deal, so you don't mind like cutting it for it. It's whatever you need. So you need the breach. You need to get the breach. But like when you get that shit over and over and over and over again, I feel like you hocking t-shirts out of the back of a car. Listen, you know who don't question shit? White motherfuckers. Jewish motherfuckers. You tell them niggas your price, and if it's lower than the next nigga that told them, they'll pay you. And not because they got the bread. All these motherfuckers be having the bread. And if you think a nigga ain't got the bread to pay you $100 per cover, they're lying. They're lying.
They gotta have some kind of idea before they even hit you up for that shit.
Exactly. No nigga hit you up just broke. And if a nigga hit you up just broke, they either tell you they broke or you can see them all pretty soon. Right as a fact, if you broke, don't hit me the fuck up. If you're broke, don't hit nobody up. Nobody. Don't hit nobody up.
Just
wait until you have money. Wait until you have at least $100.
At least.
And then hit somebody up and say you need this, that, or third done. And then see what they say and we'll work with you. But when you hit us up, when you hit our service members up, and us service members in the communities up, and then you gotta not only make us wait for when you have the bread, but then we only gotta take a half down deposit, then we gotta wait another week to shoot with you, and we gotta wait another 3 weeks just to get the back end of it. No. We're not gonna wanna fuck with you after that. If you wanna get free shit from anybody that's in the community, pay them niggas first. The first 3 times you pay them niggas right out. Hit them up, they get it done, lock it in, pay them the bread, get it done right out. You do that 3 times in a row, that nigga will probably offer you more free shit than he would his own niggas.
That's right.
Just because he fuck with you. And it's nothing to be thorough. It's not hard to be thorough. Just
really
don't do weird shit. If you want to be thorough, just don't do weird shit.
You think it was just like that easy though? Some people overthink that shit. And that's why they do weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like, bruh.
You just be weird. It's like, damn. You go get your lighter, bro. That shit look cool.
Huh?
You go get your lighter.
Oh, shit, yeah. I'm about to take a piss too. Sheesh. Look, I kind of want to listen to what you said, so I held it in for the longest.
Yeah, bro. What make you think?
Not real shit. Word to the wise.
Mm-hmm.
Good that job. You should have like a Clips channel too or something. You ever doing that? Like the main channel, the Clips channel? That's like doing too much.
For right now, for me, yeah. I'm barely putting out these clips. Yeah, yeah. If you in the chat, drop a comment. I can't. If I play Fortnite, I gotta shut down the stream and go to Fortnite. I play after me and Jared done talking. Yeah.
Paul for three. Close it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
What happens to a flame when it burns?
Embiid covers. Tries to hit footer. Shot won't fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's a three from Paul.
I flew first class. I'm a rich man. I came up on a broke ass. Copping clothes, attracting hoes that they can't grab. I'm doing shows not for the low. I need 10 rags. Did I say 10? I can't count. I need 50-50. Ain't no fighting when I'm around. I got shimmy with me. You want a picture with your budget? I need a pretty penny. I'm so sorry, I can't help it. I feel too sedated. Yeah, I was 13 trying to steal a Montclair. Now I could buy everything in Montclair. Give away the clothes that I don't wear, cause I still care. there. Even though I don't give a fuck, I guess I still care. I can't see my demons, but I know they still there. Even though these drugs will kill me, no, I'm not scared. Trouble parties in my double cup. Had to take the Gucci sweater off. I started throwing up. Had to put that 40 in the foreign, niggas was running up. 2 shots to the back, eating the shit back. His stomach bust. That nigga ain't waking up. 911 come scrape him up. Toasted in that Gucci bag. May have to come pick him up.
And released.
Damn. Oh, that's crazy.
I'm back in Chicago. I'm the first class. I'm a rich man. I came up on a broke ass. Copping clothes, attracting hoes that they can't grab. I'm doing shows not for the low. I need 10 rags. Did I say 10? I can't get it. I need 50. I need a pretty penny.
No, I am gonna play for
I can't help